Hello, folks. Well, I finally made it around here, and I would like to give you a few hints about foreigners, okay? Especially foreigners who has not been around the Western sphere for most of their life. Most foreigners understand that United States is the land of opportunity as long as you have the right attitude toward your goal, and stopping fuss around and find all kinds of excuses to don't reach your goal, and one thing that you need to learn also, and I'm willing to say things like that because I'm in a good right place to say so, because I am a foreigner, okay? And I've been here for a while, I have to say. But, when you grow up your first day, when you kind of, young or a child, you end up, growing a certain way. And it is how it is. I'm getting a little upset, so I would like, and not upset just because it happened over and over and over. If I'm not saying thing kind of clear over and over, I say thing very nicely in certain time, second time, third time, but at the fourth time, I am not doing it anymore, okay? So let me put this in few words so you kind of having an idea what I'm speaking about. Okay? Let me just shut my car. So, basically, I try to find the words, I'm having a deep dyslexia expressing myself. That's why I'm most of the time on certain areas that speak about deep problems that are similar to mine sometimes, and people say, oh, how you relate. Well, I'm not going to tell you how I relate, because you guys are not, most people are not very trustworthy. You just take people's seriousness toward you very lightly. You use it. Once you did your nose with it, it's like a Kleenex. When you're done, you just threw it out. That's typical Americanas. So, unless there is not something to earn, basically that's pretty much what's going on. If it's not physical, it's money. If it's not money, it's your contacts. And if it's not your contacts, it's your money. Or maybe it's your beauty, it's just, or your kindness. It's always something. People are not teaching this country to bring value to certain individual that you never know in life, through certain people that are not looking like you, they might help other people looks like you. Did you ever thought about this for a second? God is big, there is a lot things that happen through other people, and that's what it comes down to. No wonder nobody is really building a valuable, solid relationship between people. And we don't have to be in a relationship, but there is no standard. People think they are somebody super important, or they just go ahead and criticize you and put your logo on, and even if you told them 150 times that you're not from this place, it's just insane. I never seen something anywhere else except here like that. And I'm well-traveled person. When I was super young, I got out of the country and I was 18, and I was, in my mind, it was, since I was 13, I was hustling, like you call it, to make sure that I got my stuff together so I can do what I want to do. Yeah. And too much freedom, you make you stupid things, make you think stupid things, make you do stupid things. Too much freedom is not good, actually. That's why I'm a traditionalist. And, I don't do it on purpose. I am this way. See, I take care of my children until grown. I don't understand this thing. Oh, you 18, you out. I mean, how you think then your children will take care of you and come back and reflect upon your graceness and then come back at you when you're a little bit older and take some of their time in our life because they've been taught. It's just this type of relationship like that. Like, it's the same thing. I came to a certain sector to understand certain things about certain culture because I've been here for a while. And let me say it once again. I don't know how many times and so many ways I've been trying to say this and try to make some communication with different people in this country. People who might be look with the one I grew up with. But you know what? It looks like it's not gonna work either because like all the people, the Westerners here, some of them has been very nice to me, very few, but like very few, right? But I always put, once the person talked to me a little bit and stuff, they find me wonderful and everything, and then boom, 3 days later, something happened, they just flip on you and they put you on the side and just keep walking. It's crazy. Like, that's how the Westerners are here. And then, people from Afro people, I mean, you're not different than those people. You just do the same thing, but your own style. So, it's nothing, there is nothing exceptional, about you, for real. And, you have such an arrogance, it's insane. You think you're the only one who got problems. Like, I tell you, my ancestors, they're completely gone. My very close my father's entire family disappeared, okay? All the ancestors, the different tribes from where we come from, they've been exterminated completely, completely. And then that was the bad time that when they after the Russian Revolution, a lot of different ethnicity groups of people were living in Russia, and they got just exterminated, and everybody hate our guts because we're more artistic than you. Than people in the Westerner. Our looks are better, our quality, our everything is better. So what happened when you have something better? Jealousy, right? That's a typical sucker old spirit going and take many forms and then just grow in us. I don't care what you think about what I said today because I just, maybe you need somebody shake your tree so you can actually have, some type of at least respect for people that are not looking Afro, but they are, not also from here. You can't just put people in a category like they do here in the custom. I'm like, I'm not, where is my, and you can't do that. I understand better now because I'm a little bit more in advance in my, and living here, understand thing. But the thing that I will never do is, I don't care if that person is stiff neck or it is what it is. I'm learning. I'm not, unless you hurt a child or somebody innocent, I will put my anger out and tell you. But yeah, I don't compete with any woman. I don't try to take anybody's everybody, and I'm not a problem maker, basically, and a lot of people are just, don't like the fact that I'm just here because I do have some reason, but I'm not gonna, on the same time, you're not people that we can trust to talk to. So where are we at? I don't know. You tell me. But too bad, me, I cut off, boom. And yes, I get some problems out of that one too. But, I'm not gonna keep, follow up I'm not a follower. I'm a doer. I do my own thing. I always been a loner since I'm very, very young because, you can't, except for my indigenous childhood friend all the way to my 13th. But after 13 years old, I've been battling and, working around the Westerner. I don't care what color you are. You're a Westerner. And there is certain things, unless you travel a lot, unless you have an aspect of this world, or you read a lot, then you might be more open-minded and aware and cultivated. Otherwise, you get your little ego, American ego, and that's ridiculous. And you don't do this with everybody. Certain people maybe, but certain people, you don't do that. Somebody like me, actually. Peace, folks. I'm done.